Hey, what's going on, guys? Back to give you guys another vlog. Thanks for watching. I know I said that in the beginning. Usually I say it at the end, but I don't know. I like to try new things, see how they work out, see what you think. But anyway, so today's vlog, I wanted to talk to guys about what I've learned from transferring from a community college to a four-year college. I went, or so for those of you who don't know, which is the majority of you, I went to LA Valley College, which is in LA, obviously, and I transferred out to San Diego State. And little did I know was that, well, here's the thing. So there's a website called assist.org in California where you can check to see if what classes one school accept from another. So I chose my community college that I went to, and then the schools nearby, which are Cal State Northridge and Cal State LA, and they both accepted those classes. It was a last minute decision to start attending to San Diego State, so I transferred there, thinking that they would accept the class too, since that's a Cal State, or it's in the Cal State system. And so when I got there, they told me that some of my classes weren't going to transfer, and those classes are really difficult classes that I studied my ass off to pass, and they said that I'll have to retake them at San Diego State. So what I did was I filled out petition forms. I believe two or three out of the five petitions got approved, so I started to take a few classes, a retake rather. But here's what happened. When I talked to the counselor there, every time that I went to visit her, which was about once a month or twice a month, she would tell me something different, and I kind of lost faith in her. I lost trust in her because she'll tell me one thing, and then when I went back to visit her, in 2 or 3 weeks later, she would tell me, "Oh, I never said that." I realized that there's so many loopholes, and all these classes that I have to retake. It was gonna take too much time and too much money, or it's going to cost too much for me to graduate. It's probably going to take an extra 4 or 5 years, and maybe another $40,000, $50,000. I don't know. So I decided to move back home. I started attending Cal State LA, and without a doubt, they accepted all my classes. I didn't have to retake any classes, which was cool. But the reason why I'm making this video is not to talk about myself, but to let you guys know, wherever or whichever school you're transferring to, make sure, regardless of what you think or what you assume about the school, that they'll accept your classes. Double check, go to the school or call them or something, and make sure that they accept the classes. Try to have it in writing, so that way if you go, or if you start your classes and then they try to surprise you and tell you, oh, we're not going to accept these classes, well, hey, I have everything here in writing. So try to get something in writing, some type of literature to support whatever, or to justify whatever information you got, right? So and another thing, I realized that if you're transferring from a community college to a four-year college nearby, so what happens is the four-year colleges make an agreement with the local community colleges, and so basically this is not in writing. It's not it's not a fact or something, but something that I've observed. My opinion is that community colleges develop their curriculum based on the classes that are taught at four-year colleges. So, like, let's say if I'm taking marketing at my community college, marketing one, for example, if I'm going to transfer that to Cal State LA, it's my community college probably, or most likely, calls Cal State LA or figures out what they're teaching over there, and then they develop some type of curriculum. So I guess what happened was, when I transferred from LA Valley College to San Diego State, there was no agreement between the two, since they're about maybe 130 miles apart. Granted, they're both in Southern California. The distance isn't that far, but it's still obviously in a different school district, different city, different counties. So there's all that stuff to consider. But so yeah, if you're gonna go, if you're at a community college right now, and or even if at your four-year college, definitely call the school that you want to transfer to, and again, get something in print to make sure that your classes are going to get approved. Because for me, I don't want to say it was a waste of time, because it was a great experience being in San Diego. I mean, I loved being there, met a ton of new friends, and I still miss it to this day. But in terms of my academic career, it's kind of a waste of time, because I didn't really get any classes done. I was there for about a year, and you know, I tried retaking some classes and all that stuff. It didn't really pan out. So if I had gone to Cal State LA, I would have graduated by now. But honestly, I really wouldn't change anything about it. If I could go back, I loved being in San Diego. I'm not gonna take anything away from that. It was a learning experience. It was a it was a growing experience too, because I was living on my own, and I realized that I could live on my own, because my parents thought that I was gonna end up homeless or starve to death or something like that. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's just such a growing experience. I knew that, and the funny thing is, I've always wanted to live on my own, so that was my opportunity to live alone, and you know, prove to myself that I can actually live by myself. So a really cool experience. But yeah, basically the point of the video is, before you transfer, call the school, visit them, email them or something, and get something in writing that they're going to accept your classes. But that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like. That would greatly appreciate, or that would help on my channel rather. Be sure to subscribe and share. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.